Welcome back, Rich Minds. This your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs they too close to your light. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all. 5 signs they're too close to your light. See, I know you probably got a family member who can't see what you got to bring to the table. Yes, sir. I know it's probably a friend who tried to diminish and undermine anything that you do. Yes, sir. And I know some people out there in the world who can't stand your greatness. But I got news for you. I'm going to tell you 5 signs why they're too close to your light and how you know that they're too close to your light. See, a lot of us have greatness within us. A lot of us have things inside us that really illuminates us from the inside out, right? Like you can tell that this person got a real big personality, all right? A real, star type vibe. And just because you have a star type vibe doesn't mean you probably the next Beyonce or the next Jay-Z. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you will start within your circle. All right, you will start within your job. You will start within whatever level you are. All right, whatever level you at, that's where you will start at. And a lot of people simply would not understand that. And mostly y'all, they just simply won't like it. All right, so I had to let y'all know that real quick, man. If you watching this video right now, that means that somebody is close to you and that light is blinding them. All right, somebody comment in the comments below and say blinded by my light. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all comment and say blinded by my light. And if any one of these signs resonates with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel. All right. So number 1, y'all, that they're too close to your light, they don't recognize your greatness. Okay, let me say that one more time. They don't recognize your greatness. But what do I mean by that? Listen, when you're around people who you grew up with, people who raised you or people who you just been around for all your life, those individuals tend to not see all the dope things that you can do. Those people tend to see, how they can't understand why it's you. All right, they don't recognize your greatness. They overlook it. It can be somebody doing the same thing that you doing and you way better than them. But just because it's you, they won't support you, but they'll support the people that's behind you. Or they'll support the people that's next door. Or they'll support the people who they know, all right? But they just haven't been around them all their lives. Y'all ever experienced that? Yes, sir, I have. You know what I mean? And I want you to understand something, man. Don't look at it as a bad thing. I know it probably hurts, but sometimes a person just simply cannot recognize your greatness when they too close to it, right? You've been giving them your gift for free for years. You've been giving them all the things that you have to bring to the table for years. So after a while, they start not recognizing it anymore. It's just like this guy. It's just like a guy who begins to get in a relationship with a woman. All right. And he used to do all these great things and she used to be so happy for it. She used to, be happy to go out to eat whenever he took out for dinner. She used to be so happy whenever he said you're beautiful. But now when he take out the dinner, she don't even understand it no more. All right. She don't even appreciate it no more. But when he first did it, it just used to click and resonate. All right. When he used to, call her beautiful, she used to blush when he said it. But now when he say beautiful, it's just like, oh, thank you, right? So what I'm saying is that she stopped recognizing the great things or the beautiful things that he was doing for her, all right? Because why? He was doing it so much, and it's not to even say that he was doing it too much. It's the fact that he was doing it so much that she began to stop recognizing it for what it was. Not understanding that every man is not out here doing that. And it's the same thing, for a woman perspective. The guy get with a girl. The point is, y'all, is that you have to realize that when you are around somebody for so long with that gift that everybody praise and worship and everybody love, but you been around these people, they just simply won't recognize it no more. They won't recognize it no more. When you looking at the sun from where we are, I think we thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away from the sun. But when we looking at that sun from where we're standing, right, it's cool. Like we can look at it. You can look at it, right? Some people say you'll go blind, whatever. That's a whole nother theory that I have. But you can look at the sun and say, you know what, man, Man, the sun, you know, like you can really connect with the sun. But when you too close to it, you're gonna look away from it. You're not gonna really be able to see how hot the sun is and how great it is, right? Because the fact of the matter is, if the sun was not here, then none of us would be living. Let's just be honest. It'd be too cold. All right. So we need the sun. The sun has greatness towards it, or to it. But guess what? If we get too close to the sun, it'll kill us. If we get too close to the sun, we'll try to look away from it because it'll be doing something to us. All right. It'll be physically affecting us. All right. So what I'm simply saying is this right here. When they're too close to your light, they're too close to your sun, you're blinding them. They can't stand to see it. They can't look at it. Why? Because your light shines bright. All right. Remember this. All stars shine, but some stars shine brighter than others. And you tend to be one of those stars that shine brighter than others. All right. If you're watching this video right now and the first sound resonate with you, somebody comment, "I am a star." Yes, sir. Comment, "I'm a star" in the comments, and we're gonna get to number 2, y'all. All right. So number 2, they want you to dim your light. All right. So it's gonna sound very similar to what I said in the first one, but let me distinguish the two. So the first one, they just simply don't recognize your greatness. And comes with not recognizing your greatness. They just can't understand the value that it brings anymore. Number 2 is they want you to dim your light. So I'm gonna definitely go into this one. So when a person wants you to dim your light, that means they want you to calm down that energy. They want you to calm down, that greatness. They want you to calm down that light. They want you to calm down. Just calm it down. Take it down a notch. Yes, sir. Somebody come in, you won't turn me down. All right. They want you to turn down that greatness. Turn down that light. That light too bright for me. Man, shut up for a second. Don't talk. All right. Most time these are the people who raised you. Most time these are friends. Most time these are individuals who've been around you so long to where you kind of get aggravating to these people. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get aggravating to them. And it's not nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just that they want you to dim your light. But the funny thing is, y'all can be watching the BET Awards. All right? Y'all can be watching the BET Awards, and then they'll look at Kendrick Lamar, man, he's so great. Look at 50 Cent, he's so great. Look at Coco, she's so beautiful, she's so great. But then when it come to you, they're like, oh, yeah, back to BET Awards. You're like, bro, these people don't even know you. These individuals don't even know you. They wouldn't even give you $1 if they seen you on the street. But this is how you do me. They want you to dim your light. A person, and this get back to very similar to what I was saying earlier with the greatness, with them not recognizing your greatness. Very similar. Like when a person look at you and they so close to it, they can't stand to look at you. They can't. But when you fall away, right, when all they do is see you on social media, or when they see they see you doing something, you traveling or whatever, they can look at the light then. Right? And even those who are still who grew up close to you or raised you or whatever, they still will have that same perspective. But the case in point is, when you are far away from people, most time individuals can support you without feeling that sense of jealousy. But when you walk in and you sleep in the same house with them, right? You work in the same job with them, they see you every day. You got to already know. At some point, they're going to be like, man, I can't take this no more, man. Hey, cut your light down. Stop doing this. Stop laughing for no reason. Stop smiling. Stop being this. Stop. And you can't be around a person like that because you'll never be happy, right? You'll never be happy. Okay, so understand that, y'all. That's number 2. They want you to dim your light. Don't dim your light for nobody. Keep shining, all right? So number 3 is, and this is going to be the obvious one, but they envy you. Okay, they envy you. When people a sign of people or a person being too close to your light, it's gonna show in their actions towards you. For instance, matter of fact, I'll give y'all an example of my journey. All right, and maybe y'all can connect with it. But when I started doing my YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, and really just start building up my following and building up my catalog, stuff like that. When I start building that stuff up, the people who I thought would be happy for me was not happy for me. No, sir. The people who I thought was happy for me was not happy for me. In fact, they became quite envious of me. Right? I'm talking about close people. Close in. They became very quite envious of me, because we live in a time, y'all, where I hate to say it, but social media that's your ticket to clout. So how many followers you got? That's how popular you are. How many people engage with you? That's how popular you are. How many people share your stuff? That's how popular you are. How many likes you got on this post? That's how popular you are. That's just how it is in today's society. Social media give you your clout ticket, period. And so when you over here getting likes in abundance, it's no different from having money in abundance. And why people say money is evil, money is bad, same thing. When you over here getting likes in abundance, you getting shares in abundance, like you getting millions of views, thousands of likes, thousands of shares, and then here they over here, they post their little post, and then they get 10 likes. They get 2 shares, right? And meanwhile, you over here getting millions of millions. They like, who are you to get that much, right? You ain't no better than me. And this can be close people. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, friend, best friend, long lost, all that. Yeah, it get to that point to where a person stops seeing you for the human being that you are, and they start looking at you as a competitor. You become an op. You become an op, right? So you're like, bro, I'm not the ops. I'm with you. I'm just becoming successful in what I'm doing because of the hard work that I put in. So they'll get mad at you, but they won't get mad at themselves for not putting in that work. They begin to envy you, right? And so this is a person who's clearly too close to your light. When you are doing something successful or doing something good, and they start looking at you like, man, like, dang, I wish that was me and not you, man. I can't be happy for you. You start telling them, yeah, man, I just got 10,000 more followers today, man. I'm happy about that. Oh, yep, that's what's up. Very dry, right? Very dry. Yeah, that's what's up. Very dry. Not really happy for you. Or probably even change the subject on you. Probably change the whole subject. I get to the point, man, where I don't even talk to nobody about my social media success for real. I really don't. I really don't, because it just get to a point to where you want to save yourself the trauma. You want to save yourself the heartbreak. You want to save yourself the time. You want to save yourself the energy. You get tired of people not being happy for you. You just like, man, you know what? I'll run into my tribe. But as of right now, me and God can only be happy about this success. Clearly, you're not going to be happy for me. And I want to tell y'all this. Stop seeking validation from people who will never give it to you. That's like you chasing your tail. All right? That's like you chasing your tail. Stop seeking validation from people who will never give it to you. That's like you chasing your tail, man. You're going to keep turning around, and you're going to turn around. You're going to be dizzy. And you still haven't caught your tail. Okay, so I'm simply saying that people who are very close to you, chances are they're going to be envious of you, and that's a sign that they're too close to your light, right? And that was a big one, y'all. Number four is going to be they dumb down your accomplishments or your success. All right, let me say that one more time. They dumb down your accomplishments or your success. Very similar to, them envying you. Basically everything I said, but let me distinguish it. All right. So when they dumb down your accomplishments and your success, that's like when you tell a person that, hey man, I'm about to do this audition for American Idol. All right. Very excited about that, and they may say something along the lines like, oh, they still doing that American Idol? Hope you win. Or, dang, everybody be doing that. I need to do it too. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like anybody can do it. They try to make it seem like anybody can do it. They try to make it seem like it's nothing special about that. But the fact that you even got the mindset and the energy to get off your ass and get out here and go do something positive, or to get out here and go do something, other than being in the streets and alleviate yourself from being dead or in jail. Listen, if you doing something positive, I don't understand why people don't even support it. Even if they don't agree with it, if it's positive, you have no choice but to say, I can respect that, right? I probably won't do it like that, but I can respect that. I probably don't want to do it, you know, the way that she doing it or he doing it, but I can respect that, right? But what happened is, people, they get so stuck in their ways. They get so stuck in, you know, how they feel about life. They get so stuck in, man, why is it not me? And so they try to dumb down what you doing. Yes, sir, I know I'm talking to somebody. They try to dumb down what you doing, right? Somebody comment in the comments and say, you won't stop me, all right? You won't stop me from getting to my accomplishments. You won't stop me from accepting my success. You won't stop me. Because that's what people tend to do. They try to stop you because they're not even going. They try to stop you because they ain't even going. Understand what I'm saying, y'all, man? It's crazy. All right? So, one of the biggest things that people will do and a sign or indicator that they're too close to your light is that they're going to try to dumb down your accomplishments and your success. You probably got that new house. Yes, sir, you probably got that new house. Oh, I know somebody who got that same house. Like, dang, what happened to congratulations? What happened to that? What happened to I'm happy for you? And I ain't talking about one of them dry congratulations. I'm not talking about one of them dry congratulations. That's just as worse. I'd rather you not even tell me nothing. If it's not a, man, congratulations. If you ain't congratulations, I'm happy for you. If it's not genuine, don't tell me congratulations, because it's just as worse. And I'm going to feel the same energy. And that's that toxic energy. I don't want that. Don't bring it to me. Tell them don't bring that to me. Hold your negativity, all right? Tell them hold your negativity, because that ain't helping nobody. That's a big one, y'all. They will try to dumb down your accomplishments and your success. And I'll tell y'all this, right? I'll give y'all this. I'm about to, and the reason why I use the audition analogy, because I actually have an audition as well. I don't want to tell y'all exactly what it's for. I'm gonna just let y'all tune into the journey. But I have an audition, and you know, I told some people. I didn't tell too many people. I only told like maybe 2 or 3 people. Okay, 2 or 3 people, and all family members though. And I told one, right, and there was, you know, just not really giving. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all would say, it wasn't really giving, like that they was happy for me. It was more so like, hey, you got your audition. I mean, it's like the crazy, what really be getting me, y'all, is that you seen me make it out of a place where it was almost borderline hopelessness. Like, I come from a small town called Douglas, Georgia, man, where it's not really too much there. Where you can either be dead and in jail, or you just basically join join the list of starting a ready-made family or starting a family, and then, you know, end up getting divorced, and you just in this cycle of hopelessness. And there's nothing really there, right? It's nothing to do but get pregnant, go to jail, die, whatever. And I made it from that. And then to still say that I'm still going after getting through a divorce, still going after graduating college and really having to figure it out on my own from them, still going, right? Still going. And there's nothing positive to say about the audition. And that's why I realized, you want to dumb down my accomplishments and my success simply because, number one, you too close to my light, but you ain't got nothing going on. You're not chasing your dreams, and you mad because I'm chasing mine. Yes, sir, but they can stay mad. All right, somebody come in the comments and say, stay mad. All right, stay mad, because you're not gonna stop me from my accomplishments. You're not gonna stop me from my success. You ain't gonna stop me from what God has for me. You ain't gonna stop me. And with that being said, I just stopped telling them my business. Stop telling them my accomplishments, right? Because I've been stopped telling people my business. But in terms of accomplishments, I always try to use my accomplishments, y'all, as like motivation for people. I try to inspire people. I try to help people, let them know, like, look, man, hope is still alive, right? You can still make it out. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm just super, super successful. But what I am saying is I'm making an effort to keep going. I'm making an effort to not allow life to bog me down. And what happens is, man, a lot of people, they start trying to dumb down your accomplishments and your success simply because they're not doing it. And it's connected to envy too. It's connected to envy too. So I'm sorry, y'all, for going on a long rant about that, but that's big, y'all, all right? So number 5, the last one, your spirit irritates them. Your spirit irritates them. So what does that mean when your spirit irritates a person? When your spirit irritates a person, you can eat the wrong way and they already mad. You can say something, like you just being yourself and they already mad. It's like it's almost like their ears hate to hear your voice and their eyes hate to see your face. I hate to say it like that. You can be eating a burger and a person just be mad at you, just looking pissed for no reason. Your spirit irritate them. All right? Your spirit irritate them because of this. I know y'all done heard the saying, your spirit irritate their demons. I want to elaborate on that as well, because that can go for a plethora of different situations. But this particular situation, you irritate them because in their mind, they think that you feel like you perfect. In their mind, they hate the fact that you becoming successful. They see that glow around you. They see that light around you. They see the anointing around you. They just see it. You happy. Do you know some people will simply be mad at you because you're happy? There are people in the world who will literally be mad at you because you're happy. I don't understand that. You should want me to be happy. But see, since they're not happy, they don't want you to be happy. Since they're not, living in enjoyment, they don't want you to be in enjoyment, right? Since they're not having certain, and that's a selfish way of thinking too. There's been plenty of times, y'all, when I just wasn't, I felt like, dang, man, I should be further. There have been plenty of times where, I was despondent, I was sad. But not once have I ever tried to put my despondency or my disparity on somebody else. No, that's you. Look, I'm not gonna take what's on the inside of me and externally possess it onto y'all or project it onto y'all. I'm not doing that. You gotta stand in your fire. You gotta stand within your feelings. You gotta stand in whatever you got going. You gotta stand in it as a grown man and as a grown woman. And that's what I do. But see, a lot of times people don't understand how to keep their internal problems from coming on the external and projecting it onto people. Those are your supervisors, your managers, right? Even your family members who got something going on internally. And just because you happy, they want to project everything how they feel onto you. But you happy though, right? You happy though. You smiling, you laughing, you giggling, you moving around, you moving and grooving. They don't like that. So what happens is your spirit begins to irritate them. It ain't nothing that you can say about this, y'all. It's again, y'all, people who I'm very close to. Specifically a person who I'm very close to. All right? Family member. Okay? Somebody who brought me here to this earth. It's almost like to hear my voice, it hurts the ears. It hurts their ears. To see my face, it hurts their eyes. When you got people who don't even know you, who appreciate you, who love you, who support you, and then you got this person who brought you here to this earth, and it's like, oh man, I'm busy. I gotta do this. That's a person who avoids you, avoids your content, avoids, what you got to say. They avoid it because envy has a lot to do with it. Envy is a powerful thing. And when you have the nerve and the initiative to say, no, I want more out of life than what you left me. I want more out of life than what you giving me. I want more out of life of what you said that I can have. A person can take that as an insult. A person can take that as, what are you saying? You better than me, or what you saying? When in actuality, all I'm saying is I just want more out of life. I'm sorry you feel this way, but I want more out of life, and I refuse to be somebody else just because you're not happy with it. I'm heavy on unapologetically being me. Yes, sir. I'm heavy on unapologetically being me. All right, and I want you to get to the same position and point in life. All right, so if that resonated with you, make sure you put unapologetically me. Unapologetically me, because some people simply won't like you, and that's okay. But as long as you love you, That's all that matters. All right, so appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Y'all already know, man. To conclude this video, y'all be sure to check out one of my books, Rich Mentality, 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book, Traumatized by Love, as well as Fairly Unequal. All right, be sure to join my community, whether that's the Patreon or whether that's the YouTube membership as well. All right, I do you a Patreon shout out monthly, as well as an exclusive video. If you ask me, make sure y'all DM me, reach out to me. I'll do you an exclusive video for whatever topic that you have for me. Hey, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.